Ladies and gentlemen of Asteroid Fight Club, I thank you with all of my spirit because today, at the wire, pretty much to the penny, I made rent and still have a home or hearth. Though things are tight at the start of the new year, and I'm now working for my supper today and need to pay my electric bill on Monday if I'm going to continue to bring you guys THORnews. So, if you can help out, I would appreciate it. Not only do I need help today, I'm going to need help all week. I'm going to need help all month. And I'm going to need help all year. And guess what? The same is going to go for you guys, but just on possibly different levels. Because 2020 is definitely shaping up to be the biggest year in Earth history. Now, this is total new level year 8 Asteroid Fight Club material. If you do not think you're up for it, and you're not open-minded about defensive and tactical and just situational information that you probably should know or need to know or want to know, is not my fault, man. YouTube is buyer beware. You clicked on the video. And what I do is I give my information out to everyone, everywhere, at all times, because I protect the people, the planet, and the animals. Okay, so as I've been talking about, starting around January of this year, Jupiter and Saturn will be conjuncting, which means they'll be lining up with the sun. And that before that, in a week, Pluto and Saturn will be conjuncting on the 12th. And Saturn stands for many things, and Pluto stands for many things. And overall, you've got a major imbalance in the solar system, though creating amazing golden geometry, divine geometry, call it what you will. But so, leading up to this summer, you'll have not only Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, and Neptune pretty much hanging out in this sector with nothing on this side, and then you'll have Earth on the inside with pretty much Mars, Venus, Mercury, and so everybody will be on this side in almost this piece of the pie. So from the get-go of the year, and now that we are in Assyria and Babylon with robot killers, the drones, I don't know, drones always freak me out, man. Anyway, okay. And so it is going to get weirder, wilder than ever before. And it is my guess that at some point we are going to see the stock markets have a major crash. I mean, you can't have an impeachment, you can't have a world war, you can't have and the economy going up, or can you? See, it's going to be weird, dude. Pluto is the underworld. There is an underworld that exists in the real world. There's no doubt about that. We know for a fact Saturn and Jupiter have influence upon our planet, as do the other planets in our solar system. And so this big solar system dance is going to change our future, absolutely. And so we have a major conjunction coming up in a week. And it's going to be Saturn, who is not always fun, and Pluto, who's not always fun. And I, as Thor, a representative of the light and the good guys, during the darker underworld times, I'm going to need all the help I can get. Contributions, prayers, call it what you want to, letters of encouragement, call it what you will. But I think at this point you should know there are definitely tidal forces of spiritual warfare and energy on this planet. We're doing what they can to steal and steer things in specific directions. So, I'm going to do the best I can to give you guys the same type of help, although in different ways. Hopefully, get my sense of humor back. Get back to being super inspiring and awesome. All right, so great conjunction. It's even called a great conjunction. A great conjunction is a conjunction of the planets Jupiter and Saturn. Great conjunctions occur regularly around every 20 years due to the combined effect of Jupiter's approximate 12-year orbital period and Saturn's approximately 30-year orbital period. Now remember, we've pretty much just entered a brand new solar cycle, cycle 25. We're entering a brand new solar cycle. The sun is starting to wake up again. No coincidence. Jupiter has a 12-year orbit. Sun cycles usually have a 10 to 11-year orbit, though that is debatable because all things are strange in 2020. We got a great conjunction. Saturn, Jupiter, big deal. And then the astrology king is letting us know that we have 3 Pluto and Jupiter conjunctions. So it's like Saturn meets up with Pluto first and then keeps on going. But Jupiter has a 3-act structure meeting with Pluto this year, April, June, and November. And so we got a lot of energy going on, and it takes Pluto and Saturn 36 years pretty much to come around and then meet each other on their 2020 Saturn-Pluto conjunction. And this will be humanity over the next week or two exploring the deepest shadow. So we're talking about the deepest shadow of the underworld and the deepest shadow of the public taking place, peaking somewhere near the eclipse on the 10th to the 12th, and the conjunction around there. My dates may be a little off right now. And so it'll be Saturn, which can be pretty dark at times, but is neutral, and then Pluto, which is dark and underworldy, cloak and daggery stuff. And so during this time, that's why I say I will need all help, all inspiration, any contributions, gifts, whatever. It's going to be a period where all the champions are standing up or not standing, Now is the time, like the future is here. Absolutely. No doubt, no questions. We are in the newest testament. That's why I started a new series where I am reading through each chapter of the book of Revelation. And so far, I've gotten through chapter 4. And there's not a single shred of doom. Really. So, these are pretty much what Asteroid Fight Club and I've been training us for. This is the future. The green light is on and the game has begun. And I don't know, just sitting around waiting to vote in November, which is about the time that these 2 planets will totally line up and be conjunct. Like this whole period where all these planets come around, like as these planets come around, it's going to be super interesting. We're talking volcanoes, earthquakes, world events, So this is just a super heads up to everybody. Yeah, dude, they have real simplified terms for planets and what planets are. And I've done tons and tons of videos on all the planets. I'll try and do an edited video on Pluto and Saturn. But at this point, it's Pluto, some neutron comet, we don't know what it is, but Pluto seems very powerful and has influence. And remember, so we've got Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter. There's no balance in our solar system, and so we're gonna have to refine balance in our solar system, in our families, in our friendships, in our homes, in our romance, like in our rock and roll, in our music, in all things, in our resources, in our civilization. We're in it to win it, man. Like I said, reading the book of Revelation, ain't no doom there. It's talking about superheroes, peace, forgiveness, and great men who come and make great things. So this is just a super heads up to let everybody know, no matter what happens, if somehow I make electricity on my electric bill on Monday, that, yeah, dude, it's just going to keep getting weirder. And so as THORnews and Captain Asteroid Fight Club, it is best if you think of mankind as a whole and the animals as a whole. I mean, Australia is like literally like a preheat. It seems like a preheating volcano right now. Just having all those fires rage and whatever's going on. And if you'll notice, at a time where nations could be rallying to help Australia, everybody likes koala bears, right? Instead, they're like, no, we've decided we will go to war instead. We will just fight amongst ourselves. Instead of using that same energy and resources to help Australians in trouble, we are fighting conflicts that are 2,000 years old, 5,000 years old, 4,000 years old. It's very Pluto-y stuff, man. I mean, Babylon was the name for Iraq before they changed it. Iran used to be called Assyria, if I understand correctly. Like, it's biblical, so be a hero, you know? I read through all the churches, and every church pretty much had a sin against it. So we're all sinners here, even though original sin has been forgiven. We're all sinners to the point in life right now to where we ain't got time to stand around judging each other while we got countries on fire and other ones blowing each other's up, where we got a lot of problems we need to solve together. Okay, so yeah, this is just my thing, dude. This is what I do. If you would like to contribute or donate, I will leave links in my information box for my PayPal and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to need your help, prayers. Like, it is on, man. And for all the talented, cool, creative people out there, like, any help you guys can give, like, now is the time to, we're in the future. This year, 2020, the whole future's being decided. Try to make a cool edited video about it, if I can, but, you know, they've been coming after me hard for a week, dude. You know, the teams everybody's fighting at a new level. And I'm just trying to be cool. Like, why can't we all get together, have an Earth party, and fix all this shit? Stop fighting. Why are we fighting? All right. And if that's not your thing, if you can't handle me for 7 years going, I don't think we should be going to stupid ass old 2,000-year wars that always help oil. I think we should be working together and building new infrastructure and adapting to the future changes. Because we got major storms coming up in the middle of January, for sure. Major. And the weather is going to be majorly weird. And, you know, if Australia isn't a signal that you need, like the universe and people are connected. And it's time to be cooler, man. We need divine intervention, human intervention. The theory is that there's like 75% destiny and 25% free will. So please do your best. And yeah, help me out the best I can as I do my best to be Planetary Defense Commander. All help will be great. I'm just trying to make the world a better place. Okay, everybody stay cool. I love you. And I'm proud of you. We made it pretty far. Okay, great. Stay cool. And God bless everyone, and may peace be with us always.